What's going on, team? Listen, I just locked up all of my crypto assets. Completely locked them up, put them in cold storage, most of my cryptocurrency assets, everything that I'm not day trading. And it's because of what's going on right now with this war. This war is setting up to be two things. One of the biggest conflicts of US history. It's also setting itself up to be one of the greatest wealth building opportunities in US, and not even US, in world history. Here's what a lot of people don't understand about war. War is inevitable. Wars create, I'm going to say this again, wars create wealth. For the last 5 years, I've been telling everybody that what's happening right now, what's literally happening right now, was going to happen. And it's because we had to have a world war in order for the systems to convert over into the newfound way of living, the newfound way of transactions, and transacting. That's what's happening right now. That's what's occurring right now. It's the greatest transformation of wealth in human history. And that's the transformation of wealth into blockchain technology. But everything has to fall in order for things to get better. The stock market has to crash in order for things to get better. The cryptocurrency market is doing a slight decline right now. But let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all something for everybody who's saying Bitcoin is falling. This is the Bitcoin bull market right now. This is what's happening with Bitcoin right now. And as you can see, I'm gonna put an indicator on here to give you a deep, more insightful look into the market. As you can see, the market is still very much so bullish. Now, this was the last Bitcoin halving cycle. This was back in 2021. This is when Bitcoin hit 68,000 for the first time. Right? This was back in 2017 when Bitcoin hit 20,000 for the first time. Right now, we're still in the second tier of the Bitcoin bull market run this time. This time it's a completely different ballgame. Right now, it's a small retraction period because of what's happening with the war. But the overall market of Bitcoin is still going where? Extremely bullish. So stop, 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 pause, take a deep breath, and realize this is the natural cycle. Remember, I told everyone when I did the Thinking of the Master Plan, part 1, 2, 3, and 4, that this was going to be a crazy market. The thing is, in crazy markets like now, when things are going crazy, when wars are going on, this is when the most millionaires, billionaires in this cycle, this war cycle, is when the first world trillionaire will be created. So calm down, slow your roll. But let me show you some ways to recession proof yourself so that you can come out on top of this. Let's talk about very small, simple thing. Let's talk about just $10,000, the way money actually works. If you took $10,000 and you put $10,000 in a bank account, $10,000 in a bank account 10 years ago, 2015, do you know that our money has declined so much so that $10,000 would actually be worth 47% less than it was 10 years ago? Meaning your $10,000 investment 10 years ago has a buying power of around $5,300. But let's say you use a different way of thinking, a different way of investing, a different way of transactions, a different way of savings. Let's say you put that same $10,000 in gold and you bought 8 gold coins in 2015. At the time, gold was literally only $870 per gold coin, a physical gold coin. Do you know you would have made $24,732 on that transaction just by saving in gold versus saving in your bank account? The reason your bank account wants you to save in your bank account is so they can use your money to make them more money, not put more money in your pocket. All right. Silver 10 years ago Silver 10 years ago was only $7.80 per trace ounce. Today, silver is worth $34 an ounce. Look how much that scale has moved over the last 10 years. So you tell me, which one is a better way of saving? Which one is a better means of saving? Saving in precious metals or saving in silver? I mean, saving in gold, in cash. Also, let's break it all the way down. If you would have put that same $10,000 into Salon, not 10 years ago, but 3.5, 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, when Salon was less than $1, that $10,000 investment 3.5 years ago would be worth 3.12 million in today's value. So I want y'all to write in the comments section, which one is a better means of saving? Putting your money in a bank account that's not going to accumulate with anything, that's going to be completely inflationary. Something that's going to lose value, something that's going to allow the system to use to make them more money and not put more money in your pocket, or saving in gold, silver, copper, or cryptocurrency. You be the judge. It's time for us to convert from these old system ways. It's time for us to really, really, really stop focusing on the information that they gave us and start focusing on the real way of trading, a real way of savings. Because guess what? The elites, the Bill Gates, the Elon Musk, they're pulling their money out of the stock market right now. They're pulling their money out of banks right now, and they're putting their money into gold, silver, copper, and cryptocurrency. So if you want to learn how to do this, right now is the time to dive in. If you want to learn how to survive and come out on top of this war, it's imperative that you learn the proper way of saving. It's imperative that you learn the proper way of trading. It's imperative that you learn the proper way of flowing, because a lot of people are getting ready to get a huge reality check in this market. It's sad that we, especially people that look like me, don't take anything seriously. Right? I was just doing a study, and I've been knowing this for a while. But do you know that black wealth, not to go off subject, but black wealth by 2053 will be non-existent? I'm gonna say that again. Black wealth by 2053, less than 30 years from now, will be non-existent. And it's because we don't take anything seriously. We don't take information seriously. There's a whole war going on right now, and people are saying, where them fans at? Out partying, where them fans at? Dancing. When the truth be told, the joke is on us. It's time for us to start taking our financial game seriously. It's time for us to start taking the way we handle our families seriously. It's time for us to start taking everything seriously, because this market is not playing. This war is not playing. Nobody's playing. The 3-day futures day trading course starts Friday. I hope to see you guys there. If not, I wish you well. Peace.